Hey everyone, welcome back to another important Shiba Inu video. Now, NFT related utilities for Leash. Look at the latest post from Shib Informer. NFTs seem to be a natural progression in the explosion of the asset tokenization. This basically means that Leash and both Shib will have a lot more utility, but Leash is here to stay and has its place in our ecosystem. Its low scarcity makes it up for a perfect store of value token, and with just a few hearing that a new NFT related utility is approaching, and basically, we are going to be getting a new project, NFT utility for Leash is going to be the new gold, but they're basically calling it the new Bitcoin, making Leash even more interesting and calling, Leash a super big growth pattern. But Leash used to be, $120. It already did 10x, and that's really exciting to see. A lot of people are holding Leash right now with its low supply of 100,000. It's really awesome seeing that they want to do the opposite of Dogecoin, but really cool because they are in fact going to be working on Leash. They're going to be working on Bone. They're going to be working on all of these coins, but they're focusing on bringing Leash's price up because it does seem in fact that Leash will have some use cases for all the holders out there. So NFT utility is coming soon, and that's really important, the factor, because NFT utility will also mean we're getting a huge Shib burn through utility, which is really exciting to see. But we're also approaching the golden cross for Bitcoin. 51K as golden cross nears, and this is really awesome, as this means last time we got a golden cross for Bitcoin is when we had an 11-month climb and we saw a 6x increase. So we saw from 9,000 to over 60,000, and we could definitely be seeing 100K in 2021, and that is really exciting. But a perfect indicator having trap traders on the wrong side of the market in February 2020 and July 2014. So it's not a perfect indicator, but it's a pretty good indicator, as a lot of these traders are saying, we're going to be seeing a big boost. So Bitcoin whales have added 2 billion to their holdings in the last 10 days. 2 billion. Now that's a lot of money. The institutions are here, but it's still super early. And, we're finally seeing institutions after such a long time. And numbers of addresses holding 100 coins just reached a 1-year low of 16,000, which whales, and that's something really important. I think the big institutions are actually holding right now, if we check overall, and this means that a lot of institutions are going to be buying Shib as well, and not only Bitcoin. So this is really cool to see. But back to more news. Want to become rich? Come back later. In 2010, we had a Bitcoin breaks 10 cents. In 2021, we had Bitcoin breaks $1. In 2013, we had Bitcoin breaks $100. And in 2014, we had Bitcoin breaks 500, 700, 70,000, 20,000, and 60,000. And the really important factor here, if you want to become rich, put your crypto on a hardware wallet and basically wait. Shiba Inu is the long-term project, and hopefully we can get these same patterns in 2022, 2023, all the way to 2030 and more. We can see the patterns of Shib eating a zero each single year, or at least eating half a zero. That would be really exciting to see, as that would surely increase the price a lot more. So we overestimated what we can do in 10 days and underestimate what we can do in 10 years. But coins will keep going up, says some guy. And that is really cool to see. But I want to be loved and have a cozy and wordless life. And here's a Shib, everyone loves a Shiba Inu. And if we can get more influencers into this, if we can get more influencers to talk about Shib, we could be seeing huge buys. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Shiba Inu whales buy 150 billion coins worth in September's biggest bump. So 1 million in September's biggest bump. And this is really awesome. So about right now, the changes in the price are not happening because the whales are in fact just dropping it. But this is really cool. And a mysterious and unidentified whale converted all Ethereum holdings to Shiba Inu and purchased 150 billion Shib coins, whereas staggering 1 million on September 5th, 2021. The large Ethereum to Shib conversion is the biggest bump Shiba has witnessed in September, and we never saw such a huge buy before. I saw buys for 260,000, I saw buys for 400,000, but I never saw 1.1 million buys. Now helping the coin climb 3.43% yesterday and remain trading in green, and it's put 2% today, giving a boost to investor confidence. This is bringing back, as I think an institution's bought in, or maybe a very rich person. Now, the number of Ethereum burned yesterday exceeded the total coin issued, which is arguably the first time that Ethereum produced a negative issuance in a full trading day. A total of 30,000 Ethereum was burned, and everyone is waiting for a huge Shib burn as well. The coin is now seeing glimpses of green after trading in red when the Bitcoin crashed between May and July. So we are in fact recovering and we're moving paces. Are we moving as fast as the other 3 altcoins seriously rising? Probably not, but we're still going pretty well. Shiba Inu also crossed a whopping 650,000 investors, and the number are growing by the day. And we're not seeing a lot of that with other coins, but another fodder in Shib's cap is the coin got listed on Weibo app, making it easier for investors to buy and sell with a single click than adopting a tedious way in the form of conversion and exchange. So Shiba Inu will be the most traded cryptocurrency in terms of volume in August and beat Bitcoin and Ethereum by a wide margin. Shib enjoyed a 2 trillion trading volume, while Bitcoin's volume remained at 1 trillion and Ethereum's volume was 740 billion respectively. Shib at the time of publishing was trading and is up 2% in a day's trade. So Shibaswap also reached 34 million monthly views. So there's still a lot of people viewing Shibaswap, a lot of people coming back. 287,000 daily visits and 1.15 daily views. So this tells me a simple thing. 26% returns to Shibaswap. They visit 4 pages per visit and they're 8 minutes on the site. So the really important factor here is the monthly visits. This means there's a lot of people looking at Shibaswap. There's so many people looking at Shibaswap, and nobody realizes how many people actually use it, how profitable Shibaswap actually is. Because I think there's a lot more holders than 650,000. I think this is proof, actually. With that being said, 8 million monthly visits on this website is something else. Like, this is something that we would have never expected when we saw Shibaswap a year ago, when we saw Shiba Inu a year ago. And that is really, really cool. I do hope we see a lot more visits like that. But this is something you should keep in mind. 35 million monthly views is something else. But I was told there would be Lambos, and everyone is still waiting for Lambos so far. But Shib has over 650,000 holders, and top Shib holders have 24% of the total supply. Now, 2.3 billion is the average Shib balance, a Shib holders balance, and 18 million is the average Shib value. And if we check over here, we can see some beautiful stats that nobody has yet realized. So this is really important to see. Right now, most of the whales hold Ethereum, USD Coin, OKB, Crow, and Chainlink token. And you can see a lot of these whales, they know what's up and they're holding a lot of Shib. These are the top whales. Sometimes they transfer, sometimes they don't. But one thing is for sure, they do trust what's happening with Shiba Inu right now, and they're holding. Even if they have so much money on Shib, even if they have 18 million in the Shib value. So that is really exciting to see, as we're going to be probably getting more and more holders. The top 100 holders right now are holding strong, and the Shib value is rising, as you can see in the last 24 hours. So they are in fact growing, and they have been also trading a lot less as they're holding their tokens. So that is something else to see, as Shib Unleashed just got announced with big news. It's something I'm really excited for. We're going to be having a lot more updates from that. So Bitcoin is going to be growing from now on. And while altcoins also calm down, Meanwhile, offered a mixed bag in the face of Bitcoin's consolidation, with Ethereum and Cardano both flat in the over past 24 hours. And really important to know, as long as 50,000 stays, the altcoins will start breaking out heavily as well. So something is coming up, and Shib's growth is imminent now. Shiba Inu is going to be growing. All of these altcoins are growing already, and it's only a matter of time before crypto and Shiba Inu rises as well. As Bitcoin is 50,000, so many altcoins are going to be exploding. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace everyone.